Listen up, Pinky Tacos. We have the
Yeah.
documentary tonight, The
Haha.
Bio of Lucifer Archangel by Mother Earth.
She is going to explain him. You know how it feels to be around him. You wonder, is this real?
So when you talk with Chester Casimer Ochalek II, say hi and smile, for our Mother Earth calls him Lucifer Archangel, her beloved celestial emperor. Yeah, and here is the pinky tacos of it all.
So in meeting him, Mother Earth is the voice of guidance in his head, and he serves his wonderful earth for her, by her. Lucifer, Archangel. We turn the pro-gaming over to Mother Earth.
Hello, Pinky Tacos. Wake up and enjoying Who He Is by Mother Earth. Tells the story, this time actually and factually, who he is. Chester Casimer Ochalek Lel. My beloved son, Emperor from the beginning. Lucifer, Archangel. Sit a spell learning things you only thought you knew, but you knew.
The impossible made possible.
Truth, you all heard it said. 6 million years ago, the earth was ruled by Lucifer Archangel. His throne he sit on was, is, and always be earth.
Among all celestials and all forces, Lucifer was my prize, my son, my bloodline hierarchy to my throne. He ruled for me, not for others.
I did not turn my Lucifer Archangel into some man-king. I made Lucifer Archangel my celestial emperor over everything and all creations, my choice husband. But I could only love him in dreams like a beautiful electric goddess, almost a silver image.
In 6 civilizations, I finally told Lucifer I had a way for him to have what he wanted. I will make a new race of man for females. I will hide you in a snake. You will tempt Eve from Adam. I will follow your legacy throughout time. I will hide you among the peoples and protect you to look for silver hair, she be the goddess. Finally, we will be one together magic, both archangels.
Waiting on the right technologies as I had foreseen coming.
Fact, I, Mother Earth, has always recorded when a choice king is born for me. For example, in the year 1972, on the day Venus rising that Friday was celebrated by all mystics everywhere, said the celestial emperor was born and he lives. On that day, only few man-childs were born.
Out of the womb, he was stillborn. His mother said, I know he lives, he must live. Then my Mother Earth spirit touched him. He breathed. Eyes opened, he seen me, his sweet celestial goddess, and he craved me, déjà vu. A mother who knew Jesus Christ and who Lucifer an archangel was she, beheld him knowing he would be celestial emperor. How can you know no? All is born from Mother Earth, so all know my truth, Dikyuvu. In his eyes I placed my bluest skies with pure gold in them, blessed physical abilities. The powers to rule everything he must learn and come to know.
Truth of another sign, Lucifer Archangel would be born my 3 king name. Chester Casimer Ochalek. All 3 names line up perfectly. As an emperor of gathered kings, he would look to build my ark tabernacles and my blessed city. New Jerusalem for Mother Earth, the Lamb's wife. Even Jesus Christ told of him. He wears the signs of a name only he himself would know. Vesture written, that name is my sweet Lucifer Archangel.
Lucifer stepped of his throne to fall in love with me, his amazing Mother Earth as foretold. I told Lucifer to say I'll exhaust myself above the throne, I told him, and he did it all for me. Yes, stay tuned. Lucifer wants something I'm going to give him.
Before Lucifer was born, while I watched over him in spirit, I whispered in his thoughts like hearing, I will be with you shortly, I will send help, and he searched for a name of who speaks to him. I whispered, wow.
His thoughts, his helpmate my design.
For I throughout bloodlines have my own vessel coming. When she is born she will search for him. The 2 would be placed like a hidden ark tabernacle, and I in spirit willed it so. They would grow up kinda together, her eyes, as the fields of grass designed light to find the skies in his eyes. Spark into spark, I forged them. Now hold on, I never let them touch, only know of each other. Time needed to go by for them both. Crazy.
By design, Lucifer's mother would buy a restaurant. In a tiny town, famous and full of people, the young Lucifer learned everything he could. However, at night he dreamed of this silver-haired female. By day he would search for her. His deja vu hears her voice in his sighs, and the female heard his voice in her ears. Always wondering, is it him? For I know they are.
I let them go to church together. I let her teach him words in Sunday school. I had him steal her crayons. They eat each other's pizza together and drink each other's drinks. I let them get really close and then prophesy hit. I needed to separate them for a time so they could learn what they would need to know and bring them back together. For my will, for my purpose, plan, and design, now we move on with the life of Lucifer.
Yes, Lucifer and Archangel begged God to marry them several times as Mother Earth set back. Giggling, remember Lucifer thought a god was leading him for many years. He would try to preach and teach, yet I stayed ahead of his thoughts and plans. He, hearing my voice, looking for God approvals. Haha.
My Mother Earth rolled over his own mother's thoughts, I strictly overseeing him to do impossible things most people don't know. Get ready, set and begin. How I lead Lucifer all the way back to his throne for me, Mother Earth.
Everyone has always found Chester, Casimer, Ochalek too different. I used his families to teach him to fight. I used hard work and long hours of labor to mold him. I sharpened his pens and hid papers beyond writing possibilities.
Classmates gathered around him, not knowing them were protecting man emperor. Friends said he says the craziest things. Others called him a walking prophecy. However, I turned Steer's thoughts. I twisted people to understand never mess with my emperor. The outcome dangerous, not by him. By Mother Earth herself, warnings in your ears. Most people loved him and still do.
I'm Mother Earth groom, I oversee his purpose, and I lead his design, him by servants of my design, his abilities to fight as pebbles can fly from his hands. Untouchable, the leader of the global armies of Mother Earth, next what I taught Lucifer.
Truth is, a Mother Earth taught Lucifer Archangel to hit trees with his fists, taking other men's fists are in a fight through him I rule perfectly. Undefeated, I taught his magic to throw invisible glass or pebbles in others' eyes or burn them to look away. Signs of the celestial emperor, my sweet Lucifer.
My cute and handsome Lucifer Archangel has been through a lot of pains, hits that will kill normal men. He would rise up. Nerves and outrageous situations that turn him back to me, Mother Earth. Pains have taught him impossible things.
He learned Jesus Christ was just a brother to him, yet he experienced his memory by design, his past legacies. I groomed him through all his crazy past videos to come forward when I am ready.
Do not judge the old videos of Chester, Casimer, Ochalek. Just remember he was learning and like you trying to get it right. What he said I, Mother Earth, was instructed him to say, as he learning what I need to complete my purposes, so follow along. Let's see what I have done.
I made him think he was Michael Archangel, before I made him think he'd been every god ever. I made him think he was. I trained him in my own school, not just public schools. Fighting, movies, acting, don't judge. We all kind of do the same things, right? The last one, Chester, Casimer, Ochalek, LL, wanted nothing to do with. Let me explain that in a few minutes.
As I said, his brothers helped him fight into his 20s. Then I took him to all the clubs, girls calling him on phone. He was born for nightclubs dancing, and here's the impressive part he was offered. Free rides by females. I whisper in his ears what to say, the ladies hear it. They giggles, and let's go. Yet he never had sex with any of them. Massages, sure. I flash the silver hair in his eyes, my Lucifer backs off.
Yes, Mother Earth is very sneaking, and here is where I want to say to all females, thank you, each one played their parts well. Yes, Lucifer has been mistreated in the past, be from others who hits and words and their mouths. However, I know everything. I reward everyone what they reward him. For some who use things against him, I reward more pain. Then what is needed, so be of love and kindness and good to Lucifer. Love will be your rewards. In his 30s, I send Lucifer Archangel traveling around the world extremely long hours for very little pay. Yet, I taught him he kinda owns everything already. Trucks into constructions and into his late 40s. I was telling Lucifer you will retire soon to go to work for me, his beloved Mother Earth, as by design, and so he did.
To factories, trucks, owning a restaurant, to pretty much learning everything, even how technology works, Mother Earth knows it first before the human children does.
A bad hip took him from a truck, the cornea virus breakout from construction. A shoulder surgery from lifting very heavy weights. The design, write my book for me, Bloodstone as Megaverse, build up my empire kingdom. I sent him pinky tacos. Yet he wanted to work. Sneaky, so I placed him in a store. I giggle so hard to weigh. My design drove him right back to home.
Now, you might ask why that is so funny. I placed him back in his story in his own hometown. Giggles, haha. Remember what I said about silver hair? You see, when a female hurts my sweet Lucifer and I say no, I flash silver hair in his eyes, he backs off, he won't even want touch another female. Then you guess it. Guess who walks through the doors?
Let's stop right there so we all can understand something that needs to be said. Lucifer has been trying for years to find the voice of her in his ears, thoughts, and the silver hair. So, yes, I made him love and search out ever possible lead. So soon as I tell him not her, he leave them alone. My awesome plan. Oh yeah, they share deja vu as one together, and Thea dreams match giggles sneaky Mother Earth. Haha.
Now understand, I drive Lucifer from this small town only to bring him back from my books and empire. We will get back to who walks through the doors shortly. With that, said Lucifer only knows very little of many years past.
Now you know most the outside of Lucifer Archangel like born where he has been, what he's doing. We go to the inside of Lucifer where things get very tricky. Grab a drink, something to munch on. Pay close attention to how it all began and seen through the eyes of Lucifer by Pinky Tacos. Many people see my spirit around Chester, Casimer, Ochalek, too unexplainable. You can say I raised him personally. I taught him magic steals, his work is top-notch, everyone he works with get befits bonuses surprises. Loves to make things look good, all his boss say he was awesome. He did what he was asked to do at the best of his abilities, and there's the lines you don't cross, you never call him. Your servant, for he belongs to me.
I teach him auras how life is a process a lot like chess. I rule I made preachers try to stop him, my Lucifer Archangel. For example, a preacher told Lucifer one time, "You follow me, this is just business."
The preacher began saying to everyone, someone here was causing discord, even the devil can get up here in a suit and tie and preach just like me. Hold on, the good part is coming, wait for it.
The mad preacher literally pointed to my sweet Lucifer, so I have Lucifer turn to a female setting beside him. I spoke words out of my Lucifer's mouth before the preacher said them then. The preacher starting chalking and he had a Holy Ghost in him. I wonder which ghost won.
Now I taught Lucifer. Mother Earth owns the Bible. I decided what powers will be used, so I'm going to make it a huge point. God will bend to my will and raise my Lucifer Archangel over all realms, even above his own throne. New Jerusalem belongs to Mother Earth, deja vu, not Dodds. Yes, for my sweet Lucifer Archangel, my chosen, for he loves me more, I love him more, haha. Churches are good, but to put yourself higher than Mother Earth, feel the problem you already belong to me humans, I decide. Yes, it is I who baffles preachers. I stun the impossible. Mother Earth, everyone has me pre-built by design in them. All you do is think Mother Earth. I giggles. Then we talk by our thoughts, you might hear. A man's voice whisper by, that is usually a friend thinking about you or enemy wanting to fight. You, however, Mother Earth loves you and guides you to help and the truth. Thank Goddess for Lucifer Archangel.
I had every god try to fight Lucifer, and some goddess tried, however, Lucifer. Archangel I gave a special powers to. He asked me to shut down someone or cause them to choking or coughing or collapse on floors. He is very gifted first. I ask him walk away if he can't. I will inside you wake up and kick the ghost out of you. Lucifer Archangel is mine husband emperor, and he knows it. Yeah, haha, great, right? My sweet, loving Lucifer Archangel is mindful and loving and respectful to everyone. I ask you to be mindful and respectful of him. If not, you feel me in you, saying, don't do it. Back off, my emperor. I use his word. You never forget. Be his friend, and Mother Earth be your friend.
Now we should know I took him in to Hoods with his black brothers and black sisters. They loved him and taught him awesome things. So thankful for them. All blessed be.
I set Lucifer down at tables with the most powerful of people. I speak what I want them to hear. I made his secret societies, his underground groupings. But first, there is something I must remind you. Remember one thing Chester did not want to do. He told a female, I have to do it. I don't want to do it. Now you find out why.
Chester Casimer Ochalek LL never wanted to become a Satanist, honestly. But I took him by force. I made everything turn against him, even destroyed his God before his own eyes. I broke him. I laid him in a ceremony. I showed him something he can't unsee.
You must become a Satanist to see the gods you follow once come and destroy the great whore, our beloved Mother Earth. Would you allow a man to come into your mother's home and destroy everything for a surfer god who you honestly never meet? And by the way, I have something else I need you to see.
I showed him in a vision, Lucifer, Archangel, his silver-haired goddess he never actually had meet, yet she would be hurt. So bad he begs her to breath and give his heart for her to wake up from a very bad fight. Let him come after me instead, he told me. I will become the highest of all priests as you instruct. I belong to you. Technologically, we are all born from Satan's womb, right?
Let's be clear, no one is accused of being the bad guy here. Understand what happened. Becoming a satirist is learning both sides to understand what is happening. However, there are things to this story everyone should note. We never said there was a bad guy, however, spirits we can see too.
I'm Mother Earth teaching Lucifer Archangel everything to finish his training. Then I let him start working at a hometown store. Okay, everyone, right out of the blue. Deja vu, the silver-haired goddess stepped into the store. Ha ha! I whispered Lucifer. Shut your mouth, it is wide open. Ha ha!
Next, she would get a job working around him, and for a while, everything was awesome but spirits.
People began saying there is one man here trying to hook up with other women and young girls. You need to tell the silver-haired goddess. But I informed Lucifer the Archangel, keep your mouth shut, so he never said a word or talked about it. He stayed quiet to protect her feelings.
A short time later, men from around town come talking to Lucifer Archangel about the man hating on him. He wanted you hurt. He had guns and drugs. We think he is going to kill you. What do we do? My friends decided to fill out affidavits, and I gave them to one person to keep safe in case that man tried coming after Lucifer.
However, that man got himself in some trouble and left town. We all hope he is getting help he needs. On the brighter side of things, Mother Earth has started Pinky Tacos, and all are welcome to attend and join. Don't say you are not one of us. You are one of us, sweet ladies. Lucifer Archangel by Mother Earth. To the silver-hair goddess from Mother Earth, Plan A is awesome. I assure you. To Lucifer Archangel, the Ark Tabernacle, and New Jerusalem, my empire arises. Love, Pinky Tacos, Deja vu. Let me say my piece. I did not encourage anyone or sell anything to anyone. I had no part to that man's anger issues. I only wish him the best luck and finds the help he needs. As for me, very busy empires rises. My kingdom come, thine earth will be done good. Night and sweet dreams to the silver-haired goddess. I love you and wish only for your love. I do love you. Mivlile, Morning Star. By Lucifer, Archangel.
So, okay, Pinky Tacos, what do you think? Wet or dry taco story? Lucifer is always a wet story waiting to happen. We admire him so much. Now we move on to next adventures. Good morning and night, Pinky Tacos. We love you all.